Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new pack opening episode of Top Drives. Now to start off today's pack opening we have the prelims finishing, and just like the qualifiers I once again managed to get tier 1, which is absolutely lovely of course. This time I did not have a broken bracket, this time it was completely legitimate, and I got tier 1. I actually got first place, 33-0 I went. Which was very fun. Now all that remains would be to get tier 1 in the finals as well, to get the trifecta, you know. Not sure if that will happen, but you never do know. But here we go. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT Prelims plus 50, as you can see, rank 1 to 3, which is the Volvo. I don't have this one, so I'll happily take it. I hear the MRA is 38 though, so not a particularly impressive vehicle when it comes to the MRA department, but low 0 to 60, decent in handling. I don't know, it might be useful somewhere. I don't really know where though. I was thinking hairpin, but then the MRA is so crappy, I don't know if it could be good there. Depends on how the off-the-line OLA is. I don't really know how the OLA is on it, so. But let's see what we can get from the carbon. A carbon can always surprise. That's what I like about them, because even though you get an ultra rare as tier 1 here, you can still get an epic in the carbon if you're lucky. Alright, the Familia and the Prelude. Nothing special for the first three. We move to the Volvo V70 XC, which is new for me. I will definitely take a new car, happily. And then now we want to see, of course, the Volvo Ultra Rare, because that means we have something better behind it. Let's see. No, but we do get a cool Volvo, actually. 61 RQ, standard tires, 4-wheel drive. I will definitely take that, and then the Volvo, of course. As well as 50,000 cash, 500 gold, 140 renown, and 88 flags. We will take that any day of the week. We have a bunch of stuff that needs to be fused right now, so let's get to fusing that. So this one needs to go, and then this one needs to go, and then this one. I'm fusing like every common I'm getting, as you can see here. I also am working on this. And not only that, I am also working on... Is this one done? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, this. And also my cars for the finals. This one still needs more upgrades here, but it's almost done. Almost done. Only needs one more after this, and it will be ready to go. And this one is already maxed like this. Very cool. Let's get the ultra rares and stuff in. Oh, whoops! I forgot to add and lock that one. Status European New Wave. It is this one. I forgot. Yeah, lock. There we go. Pretty cool additions though, to be fair, like pretty decent. This one is better than this one, which was like the best for, no, this was the best 4-wheel drive standard I have. Yeah, interesting though, like interesting for sure. 10 hours. Are all of these 10 hours? Perhaps I should continue upgrading this one as well. I'm not entirely sure yet though. I've done it on handling, but you can see I have such limited super rares. I think it might be wise to wait. Alright, so hand for the finals. Let me show you right now. It will be this, and this. And then it is this and this. Because obviously you have 3 off-road kind of, right? And you want a hybrid car for one of the off-roads, which I now have with the prelims. And I think this is actually like a really good hand. Because if we look at the tag, you might look at this and you might think it's not really that good. But if we look at the tag, you only have 3 legendaries. You only have 3 legendaries. And then you have like the best cars, and those are the ones I have, basically. And since I'm maxing out both the Volvo and the Citroen, I think I will be doing pretty well in this. We will see though. We will see though. Only time will tell. But I'm hoping that this will carry me through. I mean, the only thing that could be better really would be to have a better car here instead of this, right? But if we look at all cars, if we go into this tag, the only real thing we could have exchanged this for would be like, yeah, I don't know really. Well, this one would definitely have been a better one for that, because it's always dry and always not rain. This one would have been a crazy one for it actually. This one would be great. That would be a real go-to, and that will crush this everywhere. And also I guess any of the legendaries would be a nice replacement for it, because they would just be better technically, right? But other than that, there's not really much I can get. Like this one I can get, and then these ones I can get, but there's nothing else that is better. So I think my hand is pretty solid. Maybe PRIZECAR solid even. That being said, what can we buy here? I think there are gonna be Swedish carbon fibers coming out for 999. I might actually buy that. Right, limited tri-series here. 40% chance for a... Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? And then... oh wow, tri-series carbon fiber for 999. And a better odds one as well for 999. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that. Alright, let's do it, guys. Please something good. Please something good. As a truck is backing up in the background, please have to ruin the moment. Okay. The Jalpa. Okay, extra super rare maybe. What? Already ultra rare, and also a car I didn't have. And perhaps, honestly, a better car than the Volvo. Wait, maybe actually. Probably, honestly. That's really, really good either way. And we have 2 more cards. This is ridiculous. This is what I call a boosted carbon fiber. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course we have a regular car. We would have a regular car, right? And then I think the last one is gonna be one from the tag again. So let's see what the tag car is. Oh, nice, nice. Holy moly. Hello? Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Hello, that is actually brilliant. Holy moly. Wait. No, because that is actually exactly what I needed. Hello? Oh my, because now, ladies and gentlemen, our hand is not looking like this anymore. It is looking like this. Whew. And that is going to be a way better hand. Like, this is gonna be really, really good. I'm gonna, of course, upgrade it as far as I possibly can. Yeah, that will curve stomp this when I have it upgraded. Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, that is a crazily good start to the video, guys. Very nice. Next segment will probably be the finals rewards. Alright everyone, so at the end of today's episode we have the finals ending, and you can probably hear from my mood that we did very well. We got ourselves the Porsche, which is very good. The PRIZECAR is indeed mine, the Porsche Cayenne. It was semi-difficult finals for me. I was very low in tier 2, but I managed to pull through, which is nice. So here we go. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT finals plus 500, as you can see, which means, of course, we got tier 2. So we get the PRIZECAR, we get a carbon fiber, we get 100 flag, 600 gold, 40,000 cash, and 120 renown. The Cayenne Turbo GT. I'm super, super excited about this car. Let's just claim the rewards and get into the carbon fiber. Maybe we will get something good from the carbon fiber as well. You never do know. We have the Range Rover suffix A, followed by the followed by the Ford Mondeo. Okay. Alright, so car number 4 is going to be the Saturn Aura. Okay, so let's see what we get from the carbon fiber. Seeing since the PRIZECAR is RQ99, the PRIZECAR is not going to be the car that comes now, but perhaps something good from the carbon fiber here. Let's see if we can get an epic or even a legendary. Who knows? No, we cannot. We can get a Subaru Impreza that I'm pretty sure I already have, and that is also completely useful, like most Subarus in top drives. Let's see what we... let's see the prize car now. Come on. Man, it's always such a good feeling. It's always such a good feeling. You obviously, I have no face cam or anything like that, but like I get cemented back into the seat whenever I see this. It's such a good feeling, man, when you get a prize car like that. Obviously, things could have actually turned out pretty bad for me in the finals. I didn't have the most appropriate hand. I think my hand was more realistically a high tier 3 hand. However, I got that little bit of bracket luck, right, to make it a tier 2 hand. However, I think that was kind of like a 50-50. It could have just as well been a tier 2 hand as it could have been a tier 3 hand. I just happened to flip the right side of the coin this time around. That's... Oh, I didn't have the Subaru. Okay, well, then it's fine. Then it's fine. You know, I will take it because it's new. Add unlock. Very nice. And then, of course, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo. Absolutely crazy. And the new Volvo. I will take that. That was legendary number 139. Yeah, indeed. Very cool. And it is already here. So you can see... When I open my garage and I just look at the first 8 legendaries, it's there. Because it's RQ99. I heard the MRA was around 72, which seems pretty decent. Of course, 1 star, it's already 2.9 as well. Actually, kind of ridiculous car, this one. Yeah, super excited to be using it in top drives. The thing about prize cars, though, is that they are not very useful, are they? Because where you can use them is in, you know, I guess where they come in most useful is in the qualifiers and the prelims. Whenever you can use a prize car in the qualifiers or the prelims, you're very happy. But like for everyday sort of events, like you can only win ceramics anyways, it doesn't really matter. And then for the finals, of course, you cannot use them. But I will happily take the Cayenne Turbo. You know, having said all of that, I often use prize cars in events. This one I use a whole bunch. This one I use quite a lot as well, actually. And this one, obviously, because I maxed it out, I use quite a lot as well. So, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying that prize cars are really just to win ceramics, or... alternatively to win carbon fibers whenever there is a qualifier or a prelim. So the value of a prize car, it's something that I reckon could be argued, right? Because the value of this Centenario is probably higher than the value of the IDR. Why? Because the Centenario is not a prize car. I can use it wherever I want, in finals as well, whilst the prize car I can only win to win ceramics, used to win ceramics, or used to win carbon fibers if it's a prelim or a qualifier. And I can very rarely use this car anyways in a prelim or a qualifier. It's an interesting thing, you know, putting prize cars up to non-prize cars, because non-prize cars often are, you know, the cars that give you the real stuff. You know, only non-prize cars gave me this prize car, only non-prize cars gave me this prize car. It's a fun thing. What do you think about it, guys? Do you think it's fair to say that non-prize cars are generally better in top drives than, or like more valuable than a prize car? Do you think that I'm saying a bad thing when I say this Pagani Sonda is worth way more, even if this wasn't maxed? Okay, keep in mind, even if this wasn't maxed, this Pagani Sonda is worth way more than this Huayra here. I don't know, it's just how it works, right? It's just how it works. That's my take on it anyways. Let me know what you think about that. That can be the top drives top question of today. It can be that, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think prize cars are valuable assets? And how much more / how much less valuable do you think prize cars are than non-prize cars? I would say that a prize car has a higher power level generally, but a lower reward level, right? A lower, like you don't get as much from owning a prize car as you do from owning a non-prize car. Let me know. Anyhow, that was today's video and the end of it. And we obviously got the Cayenne, which I am very happy about. Make no mistake, I sound super ungrateful now when I say that prize cars aren't as good as normal cars. that was sort of just a tangent. Of course, I'm over the moon for having the Cayenne, and I'm happy, and it will help me a lot in normal events to win ceramics, and also probably at some point will come in useful in a qualifier or a final. And another thing that, okay, so to speak a little bit more about why prize cards are good assets is because of course you can use them in challenges, and that is something that I completely glossed over just now, because the fact is you can use them in challenges to win other prize cards and the epics and you know, epic prize cards, ultra rare prize cards, and also a lot of carbon fibers most of the time. So I guess that actually adds quite a substantial bit to the value of prize cards. It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing. It's something that I think that it's not thought about you know, a lot or enough. Because I think if you just... Okay, so this is how I think. Let's do this now, whatever. If you don't feel interested in this whatsoever, you can just click off the video now. But like, you can cater your playstyle kind of differently, right? Because I cater my playstyle as a collector, right? I cater my playstyle. If anything has the new tag, I always keep it, right? And that playstyle may very well not cater you to win prize cards unless we're talking about challenges, which is a brand new thing in terms of, like, brand new. It's been around for a couple of years now, but the challenges, you kind of need every single car, you know, to compete. But even still, I think if you are a tri-series extravaganza person where you just fuse cars a lot, you don't keep any epics, you just fuse your cars to win more tri-series prize cards, I think you are kind of limiting yourself in terms of getting normal cars, right? Because if you have a bigger, larger collection, and this is just my line of thinking here, you can correct me in the, or rather disagree with me in the comment section if you want to, but if you have a large line of cars, if you have a big expansive collection and you have a lot of cars for different regions and different parts of the game, that will mean that you in regular events have a much better chance, right? So in regular events, if I have some bad epics that someone else might have fused and they come in very key in this particular event, I do better in those events. So do you think, okay, another question for you guys, do you think having a larger collection with more cars from different brands is better for winning normal events? And I'm not talking tri-series here, I'm talking just your average Joe ceramic carbon fiber events. Do you think having a large line of cars and perhaps not maxed out is better than having a small niche, you know, mark of cards, but they are all maxed out? What do you think is better for winning normal events? Because I would reckon that for winning normal events, it's better to have an expansive and sort of collector-minded garage, and then for winning tri-series events, it's better to have a more streamlined garage. But also, coming into question with this, of course, if you do the streamlined approach and you win every tri-series, you will have a bunch of prize cards to then use for the normal events. It's an interesting thing. I really liked this about top drives, you know, how different playstyles, although very, very different, both, or you know, there are more than two playstyles, but all of the different playstyles and approaches you can take to top drives kind of serve a purpose and kind of work, you know, and that is something that I find very, very fun about top drives. So no matter if you decide to streamline your gameplay experience and you go super try hard to win every prize card, you fuse every 65 RQ epic because they don't mean anything to you, you can still win a lot of events, and you can get a lot of prize cards that will win you a lot of events. And on the other page, if you just focus more on the collective side of top drives and you just collect a bunch of cars, you can also win a lot of events because you will always have the cars for the requirement. It's a very, very interesting thing about top drives, and one of the things I like the most about top drives is this, that no matter how you decide to approach the game, you will sort of find small victories in your way and line of approaching the game, which is something that I think is something at least I personally look for in a game, because if you are playing a game where it's so streamlined that you can only do one thing, I don't like that. I don't like that when there's no creativity in a game. Interesting, interesting. Well, this was a little bit of a talkative, like sit-down talk here. I don't know if you enjoy stuff like that, but if you do, of course, you're still here. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. I'm very, very happy to win yet another Tri-Series. I'm going to do my best to win the next Tri-Series as well, but we'll see about that. Later today, there will actually be another video on the Veteran Challenge, because I gotta get it out. So stay tuned for another video today. And if you do want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so. The subscription button is down there, and it's completely free to click, so please help me out by doing so. And if you do want to support me further, I have a Patreon and a YouTube membership. Of course, nothing obligatory or anything, but if you do feel like it, you can subscribe to one of those. They start at just $1 a month and help me out a lot. And if you do want to support me, check out what I'm maxing out, check out my Instagram page down below. And if you do want to join one of the biggest top drives communities, check out mine in the description. People have discussions such as we had today all the time on there, so if you do want to check that out and take your top drives gameplay to the very next level, and also take your top drive discussion and maybe make some friends through a top drives community, then please feel free to check out my Discord server. With all of that being said, though, thank you so much for watching. Until the very next time, guys, stay safe, have a good one, take care for another, and goodbye, guys.